Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the temperature sensor in a Samsung refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a Phillips and a flathead screwdrivers, a putty knife, and a utility knife. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new temperature sensor. This temperature sensor is mounted on the evaporator cover panel. It senses the ambient temperature and relays it to the main control board. The board, based on that info, keeps the refrigerator section at the set temperature. If the temperature inside the fresh food section is way off, check the temperature sensor and replace it if needed. To get to the part, we need to open both doors. Next, I'm going to remove both vegetable drawers, pulling straight out, lifting up, and sliding out. Same thing here. Next, I'm going to remove the shelves and lift up and release that rear hooks. And same thing here. And now I'm going to remove these two. To remove the vegetable drawer cover, we need to press simultaneously two buttons here on the sides. That's like locking tabs. Push it in and lift up. To release it. Now we can slide it out. To remove the rear panel, we need to take out 1, 2, 3, and 4 Phillips screws. For that purpose, I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. And we're going to start taking them out. Now I'm going to remove this central shelf support. Lift it up and take it out. We are marking the locking tabs behind the evaporator cover panel. So to open it, we need to use the putty knife, and we're going to insert it right where the arrows are and push it in. And go to the right side. And it's open. Now I'm going to pull it from the bottom. And it comes out. Do not go far with it because we need to unplug first the harness at the back here. We need to unplug this and this one, and the locking tab is on the bottom and it's here on the side. So I'm going to start with the bottom one, and I'm going to take out the top one. And now we can remove this cover assembly. Let's place this beautiful evaporator cover assembly on the table, and so now we're going to free this yellow harness. I'm going to use a flathead screwdriver. Going to open it slightly, that clip, and pull out this. We're going to do some sliding here. Okay, we're going to put it aside. Okay, Phillips screwdriver, and I'm going to take out these 4 screws that holding that mounting plate. Now we can remove this mounting bracket with the motor. Now I'm going to lift the evaporator cover up. So now, using this utility knife, I'm going to cut this installation first, but be careful, we have harness going through You can feel where it is. So right next to it, I do one incision at the time. Do not kill the patient. All right, I'm going to do a little more. Pull it off slightly. And as you can see, we have this plastic clip of this outer case, outer shell, so we need to do more cutting. And we're going to cut here. And here. And then I'm going to cut right here. All right, now we can see if we can separate them. And this I'm going to put down. And I'm going to place this on the table. All right, so we have a sensor right here embedded into this foam. And we need to peel off the tape so we can remove the old one. And this is it. As the French say, voila! This is the old temperature sensor next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Now I'm going to install the new temperature sensor into this foam insulation. Place this bulb into the cutout. I'm going to put the harness in and tape it down. And I'm going to place the harness and put this insulation on the top. I'm going to bring in the outer plastic shell and we're going to install these posts into these holes here. Press it in. I'm going to turn it over and make sure that it's in all the way. We see these pins here coming through. That means we're good. Now I'm going to install this fan motor with a bracket. And I'm going to secure it with 4 Phillips screws. I'm going to tighten the screws using a Phillips screwdriver. I'm going to put the harness into the clip. And now we're going to install this panel into the fridge. Alright, so I'm going to bring it in, lift it up, and I'm going to hold it right there. And I'm going to plug these 2 plugs in. The blue one goes on the top. And then I'm going to plug the white one. Alright, and we're going to install the panel. The top goes in first into the groove. Push it up. And we're going to press the sides in. Now I'm going to install this central rail, shelf support. Now I'm going to secure this panel with 4 screws. Just so you know, there's 2 ones going on the top and the bottom of the rail. They are much longer than the other 2. And now I'm going to place this 2 shorter ones. Now I'm going to install the vegetable drawer cover. Bring it in, and we're going to slide it back, push it all the way, press it down, and then we're going to lock it at here with the 2 side locking tabs. I'm going to bring it up and press it down. Now we're going to install this bottom row shelves in. The hooks at the back goes into the cutouts, and the one next to it. And the top row. Next would be the drawers. I'm going to slide it in slightly on the side and then in, and I can slide it in. Same thing here, slightly on the side, and then we can slide it in. And now when we're done, we can close the doors. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.